What's good, YouTube? We back here with another reaction. You feel me? In today's video, we got the kid who was forced to be bad. You know what I'm saying? Who had no choice. They had to jump in the field, bro. You feel me? They had no guidance. They had to do what they had to do.
It be hard to sleep at night. You got bills to pay. You got people out here and shit. We finna try to be the biggest dealers, or we finna rob whoever got some money, or we finna finesse whoever we got finesse. We thinking streetwise. I wanna be with the older guys that's running around in the cars and the money. I'm really trying to get all my homies some money. I need everybody to be comfortable. I need everybody to be able to take care of their people. I need everybody to be. So it ain't about, we've been famous. That family's been on nothing or nobody.
Damn, how many times this nigga been in jail? What the fuck? This nigga at least been in jail like 40. This is like 40 different mugshots, gang. I counted like 15. Damn, this nigga, hold on. This nigga been in jail too many times, gang. This nigga damn near love jail. Or like that's all he know. But goddamn.
Rapper King Von and his group were at Opium nightclub before making their way here to Monaco.
What other plans did you have other than rap?
You in O Block almost goddamn every day.
You was in jail for 2 murders? Devil, man. He was the devil.
If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself.
He gonna beat it if you didn't do it, that's all.
You in the county for all them years. Was it ever a moment where you say, man, these motherfuckers might give me life, man?
Dayvon Bennett, aka King Von, aka Rap's first serial killer, was born on August 9th, 1994. That year was no special year for Chicago, but if the police department had to describe it, which they did, they would say something along the lines of the number of murders declined in 1993 only to increase by 9.4% in 1994.
500 homicides so far in Chicago this year,
In
far exceeding the number last year at this
1994,
time. Many of the victims have been unsuspecting youngsters.
The number of murders committed by young people under 18 years old increased even more dramatically.
A 3-year-old while sitting in a car. 2 young girls seriously wounded. This 15-year-old on the foot believes he was mistaken for a gang member.
The boy just started over me. I'm lucky today that I'm alive.
But those were the stats of one single year.
Damn,
the
that's
following
crazy.
years was as bad or even worse, and same with the previous years. But the previous years are more important here because if we can go back in time enough, we can see where it all started. So technically we could go back 100 years before King Von was even born if we want to talk about the gang history in Chicago. But the 1920s era was one of the most known eras, with Al Capone, one of the top gangsters of all time in the United States. He was allegedly responsible directly or indirectly for 200 to over 700 people. Obviously back then it was harder to keep track of everything with the technology
My fault,
they had,
y'all.
but apparently their
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
technology
a
was
little
good
hungry,
enough
bro.
to post the deceased
I'm a little
bodies in the
hungry,
news.
gang.
Eventually Al Capone got arrested, not for murder but for tax evasion, but that didn't stop the street gangs to continue ruling Chicago. Back then it was mostly white individuals who was active in the streets, but that changed in the late 50s when a new gang was created named the Vice Lords. 10 years later there was a new gang created in the south side of Chicago named the Black Gangster Disciple Nation, created by Larry Hoover, aka King Larry, and David Barksdale, aka King David. But after his death at 27 years of age, the
Bro, damn, that's where they get that shit from? This is one boy, I think his name like King Richard. He like on King David. He really know, like he gotta be related to him or something. God, like what made him say that? That nigga was born in 1968. Nigga still walk around that bitch talking about King David on King David.
David Barksdale, aka King David. But after his death at 27 years of age, the nation was split into 2 gangs, the Black Disciples and the Gangster Disciples, which are one of the most known gangs in the United States as of
BD and
today.
GD.
Not only present in Chicago, but in a lot of different states too. But before we jump into the King Von years, let's just take a look at a picture that I just showed of Black Disciple gangsters. Because the picture doesn't show any Black Disciple gangsters, it shows an individual named Silk, aka King Von's father.
I was about
Silk
to
was
say
a
that
well-known
looked
gangster
like King Von.
in the 80s and in the 90s who was making a lot of money selling drugs and who was also in and out of jail his whole life. Basically the same as his son in the future. But Silk never witnessed his son getting sent to jail because he got killed by a sniper rifle in the streets when Von was 11 years old.
Damn, a sniper?
Maybe I could have spent time with my daddy before he passed away and my mama don't let me know.
That's King Von's sister.
Like, they didn't tell me the day he passed away.
Hey, she look alright.
No, he got shot. He was real known in Chicago. He got shot.
When Silk died, there's stories on the internet saying he was shot by a sniper from the top of the roof. Is that true? Is that false? Or,
I mean, that's very true. The sniper that was hired, I knew who hired him. The whole city knew who hired him because Silk allegedly broke into a house and took some money and people had cameras or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. And do I believe he was backdoored by the people who he went on this thing with?
Yeah, definitely had to be a backdoor.
Somebody only speak facts.
Some type of inside man.
Not having your father by your side as a kid is, in most cases, something negative. Something that makes you become someone you maybe would have never became if that was not the case, right? But that is something only people who have had a relationship with their fathers can relate to. Because King Von never really knew what a father really
Bro, I'm going to be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with my dad, bro. No cap. And I'm going to tell you this, first and foremost. You got to find yourself. And I ain't going to lie, nigga. You just got to find yourself. That'd be the hardest part. Because you really just going off of other motherfuckers and what you see around in your environment. But you got to kind of gain a conscience of knowing right and wrong. And then, like, taking little bits and pieces from it and putting that shit together to form yourself. Feel me? Like, that's how I did it. I ain't gonna lie, that shit do be crazy though.
Wasn't around his dad that much.
He seen him sometimes when he was not in jail, but that was really it. And maybe he even seen him too much. Now, obviously, this is an outrageous statement because a kid should see his father as much as only possible. But Silk was a gangster who earned his respect in the streets, and King Von knew that.
I had some friends come up from Jamaica, and I've never been the type of person to go out. And they wanted to go out. He took my Jamaican friends out. They called me. He said, "This fucking guy Silk, he's a pimp. He's a pimp. All the girls, silky, 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 silky. He got big gun, the police shoots, woo, woo, woo.
King Von,
that was coming back. I can't wait to come back. I'm hanging out with your cousin. He got all of the girls. He's a fucking pimp. I'm telling you, he's a pimp."
He seen and he knew that his father was in jail his whole life, but he also seen the respect that he was receiving from the people and from the gangsters in the streets. And maybe this was what changed or shaped his perspective on jail.
He was a different type of, you know what I'm saying? But he just like Von, big heart. You got a big heart. If you got 10,000 as me and you, we got 5. You know what I'm saying? That's how he moves. But you don't want to see him though. He a demon. Demon. You don't want to see him. You want to be on his bad side. He just like Von, the older version. You heard Von. Rest in peace of Silk. That was the older me.
But when I tell you 100% his father, 100% his father. From sleeping in the car, from the ordering the food, from everything, the movements, the everything. So DNA is DNA.
No, facts.
My first child is.
No, that's real.
Me being able to share my love. You know, I was able to have my own. I was excited, nervous, all of it wrapped in one.
Damn, that's kind of sad, man.
He was like,
R.I.P. King Von, bro. I know he was. See, like, they make shit like that. Man, they make shit like this sad on purpose. Like, don't put the sad music on this shit, bro. This nigga, they said this nigga got over 10 hats, bro. Don't do that, bro. Please don't do that.
Locked up most of the time, and then he passed away. So he was there when he was able to be there.
They went together when I was born. My father was in jail. Then he passed away. I just wanted to get out. So my parents weren't really never together.
I was upset, angry, disappointed. It's a whole lot of different emotions because it's my first child father, and he don't get to see him grow up, get to see the things that I'm able to see, you know, or none of that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
He don't get to see the part of him that's just like him.
It ain't the same as I see everybody else, but to me it's regular. My mom was there, you know, no daddy, stepdad, you know, regular, going to school. Ain't a lot of money, but you know, still got love, shoes and clothes, man. Ain't too much.
was like me, like shy, you know, laid back, shy, kind of just want everything to be cool. He was a mama's boy, because he would always come to me for everything, for anything. Oh, my mama gonna do this, my mama this, my mama that. He smiled when he tilted his head.
Damn, that's
giving me a
sad,
kiss.
bro.
I love you, Ma.
She really know her
Love you,
son.
Ma.
She know him.
He learned everything fast. I remember he was riding his bike with no chain wheels at 2. Flying
At
up the
2?
street. We like,
God damn.
how that happened? You know, like how he learned. Taught himself.
Nigga was a grown ass man.
Y'all stealing on me.
Dayvon was the sweet, gentle kid. Just being him. That King Von, that's just, you know, that's his rap name, you know, and that's the sad that I guess the mothers didn't know, you know, and then Keta know. We knew him, who he really was.
King Von was obviously an innocent human being as a little kid, like almost every other kid on this planet Earth. But growing up in Chicago, your surroundings play a big role on your future. They play a big role on who you become.
I wonder how he got the name King Von. Like,
between like
how the fuck that shit
kindergarten, preschool, 8th grade, I was just going to school, you know, doing
Drive.
shit, probably getting a little trouble, doing a little playing sports, you know. I ain't start, like, you know, getting in trouble and nothing until like high school.
What was King Von like in school? King Von was really laid back though. Like, we ain't had no problems with him. He used to sit with us. We used to eat at the same table. He used to be over there with me, Doug, all of us. 051, Killer Ward, we had our own tables, like 2-3 tables right here by us. Lil Herb and them had their own table.
I remember one day I had to go to
Oh, they was in the same high school as G Herb.
Lil Herb and them had their own table.
I remember one day I had to go to Hyde Park and get my son with my brother because he hadn't got into it with mine.
Especially Von. He know he got his. Used to get up after school on buses, bro. Scary, used to hang with us until you flip, cause your scared. You're not even from O Block, bro. Just playing both sides, too.
Duck gonna lie to me, I used to kick it with him and I used to be with them. Man, the only thing we did together is went to high school, never hang with them. You talking about them make me feel less than sad.
King Von was the type of person to bring a pole to school at 13, bro. Like, that's what me and Herb was talking about. He was like, he knew it was real when Von walked up to him in school, he was like, you know them in here, boy, and then flashes. Herb knew every day from there it was up. He was like, oh, we bringing to school? Oh, it's on now. Everybody went and got poles the next day. Von was the one to start that off.
You went to high school with King Von.
Von probably was in there 1 or 2, then come back. First day of school, when I seen Von in there, he walked up to my homie like, hey, boy, it's going down in this, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he already warned us, like, boy, y'all be on point here.
I just met Von just through school, bro. Folks kept it on. We kept that on his. He had that, like a little chrome. I think I want to say Chrome Little 357.
Me and King Von went to the same high school. My first week of school, I was a freshman orientation. They like, you know how they pull the fire alarm and everybody got to leave out the school and evacuate. Some people going to the store, going to get, trying to smoke before they get back in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they did that, we was just chilling, trying to go through the same shit, go and grab switches and to get before we go back in school because we know they gonna let us back in. It's a false fire alarm, bro. Somebody got the up right on the corner store, like my freshman like orientation to school. I'm like, oh yeah, this different.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give y'all a little story time, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When you really grow up in a bad environment, bro, that shit really real. Like, I believe exactly what that nigga G Herbo was saying, bro. I remember when we had a early dismissal. I don't know why. I can't even remember, bro. Shit was like 12th grade year. And no bullshit. This shit on the news and everything. Me and my homies, we like when you in our school, bro, whoever your closest friends and shit like that, y'all all go out together. You never go out by yourself. Cause there's always some bullshit going on. Like you might come out nigga getting jumped. Or a motherfucker might not like you. And because you know this nigga and that nigga, they might want to jump you or some shit. I don't know, just some weird backdoor shit. There's always some backdoor shit at my school, bro. No bullshit. We came outside. We all in a little group. We walking up the street. No bullshit. I don't know who these niggas was, by the way. I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? All I know is nigga had got shot on the corner, bro. Like, that's that, like, coming out of school, though. Like, and that shit real, bro. After that, we start coming out the back way. Ain't even coming through the front. Cause there's always some bullshit going on. It was motherfucker trampling over kids and all type shit. It was at least like 5 shootings at my school. I don't want to say per year, cause it was a lot of dumb shit going on. So I don't know.
Rap and my raps, that's on cap orientation. I was a freshman, Vaughn up to Chrome 357. Right as I'm like, now I'm coming with my two.
Going to school was meaningless for Vaughn because at the end of the day, he couldn't live in his school.
I'm surprised they ain't had no metal detectors. They probably didn't even have the money to really put that in the school at that time. But our shit, after that shit happened, we had metal detectors. You couldn't come in with nothing.
He had to go back to his place, and that's when he surrounded himself with bad people who wasn't going to school either. And additionally to that, at some point in life, a lot of kids like Vaughn don't want to listen to teachers or the people who are in a position in life they don't want to be in.
That school, you see what I'm saying? School over here, the nice teaching and nice people, all that. All right, so now I'm going off they from that. Since they nice and being, productive and all, I'm doing my work, I'm in school. But now I'm out of school with the people that ain't doing shit, but on the street, all they know is being loud, mean.
No bullshit.
So now I'm around them, and now my environment, I'm adapted to that.
So you chose to hang around that crowd?
Right, it's just like, it's easier to go on the block than it is to go to school. If you would have been born where I'm at, you would have had to be gangbang. Just because that's what it is.
King Von never dropped out of school, but he also never graduated because in 2010, when he was 16 years old, he got arrested for an armed robbery.
They locked him up for a robbery.
I wonder if he got his GED then.
They say I saw him until they caught.
Most of the charges got dropped because of his age. He spent some time in a boot camp, got back home, and shortly after coming home, he got arrested again and sentenced to 15 months in juvie. While sitting in juvie, his close friend O.D. Perry gets killed in 2011, and that's basically how the name of O Block was created.
Now the significance of O Block, the name came from my homie O.D. Perry, passed away. Was passed away August 2011.
All I know about O Block is Michelle Obama. She from there.
I want to say, yeah.
That's a little Easter egg for y'all.
Sentence passes and he gets out in March 2012. A month later, King Doc, a gangster disciple known in the streets, gets killed, and King Von and 3 of his people was allegedly associated with that murder. And that was not the only drilling most people did in 2012.
In 2012, everybody couldn't hang with Von. If you was hanging with Von, you had to accept everything that came with Von. You had to accept that you was gonna be in shootings, accept that and you had to be with it. You feel me? With Von, you feel me? Everybody didn't want to hang with him. They couldn't, because you had to be on what he was on. A lot of one on what Von was on, because Von was like that.
King Von was constantly looking for revenge after losing his friend OD while being in juvie. And in the meantime, the Chicago drill music scene was going crazy.
I don't like, but I used to listen to that shit all day on the Android, bro. In my homie basement bro. Nigga used to have a low ass phone, bro. We just playing Sosa. Sosa used to get niggas turned. We in the basement, slap boxing, no shirt on, boxing with one glove. Like that song really had niggas turned, no bullshit. And I was probably like, 9, 10.
L's up for them headers. Throw the L's up for them headers. These claim 300, but we BDK. BDK. Yeah, we BDK.
At that time, were you even thinking about rapping or thinking about being a star?
We weren't thinking about the rap. Hell, never. So he been, I ain't gonna lie, he did though. So he been thinking about it. But I'm just want to be I want the game bang because that's what's going on right now. We into it. That's what's going on. But he just want to rap though.
So King Von was deeply mixed up with the streets, not even thinking about becoming a rapper because of the people dying around him. It didn't matter if it was his people or not, because like Von said it himself, it's a never-ending cycle.
Somebody, everybody got family, somebody relate to him or somebody cool with him.
Yeah, that's
him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never-ending, or they gonna bless somebody close to him.
Right. Hey, how does that end? How y'all stop that?
It don't.
That's crazy how he really admitted that shit though. I'm gonna be honest, that's crazy. Cause a lot of motherfuckers like down here in Philly, like if you listen to the podcast and shit like that, I say like they do, but sometimes they don't. Like niggas don't really be talking like that.
Stop to everybody, all the people that playing the game. It's gone. You see what I'm saying? It's the last man standing.
In 2012, Von was associated with 3 more murders, but the craziest thing that happened to him that year was losing one of his closest people right in front of him. His name was White, and what's even more crazy is that it was Von's birthday on that day. That was the only birthday King Von had celebrated outside of jail between the ages of 16 and 23. That was the only year, and this is what he had to experience.
Never stop that no light. I was trying to scope for white. We was shooting on sight.
Later in 2012, he got arrested again for an unlawful possession of a firearm, got out in February 2014, and in the span of the next 4 months, King Von was associated with 2 more murders, got
That
arrested
nigga life
in
was
June
hell, bro.
2014, and got charged with first-degree M and 2 counts of attempted M. He was sitting in jail for 3 years waiting for his trial and eventually got proven not guilty of all charges. He gets back home and becomes
How
the
the
most
fuck?
known drill rapper
How?
in history.
He from Tennessee. I had a thought.
King Von was a serial killer by definition, but losing your people while in jail or even in front of your own eyes can change you as a human being, or matter of fact will most definitely change you as a human being, especially when the people responsible for that mention the names of the deceased in a disrespectful way on social media or on songs. I'm not saying revenge is right, but I understand how trauma or street culture can shape somebody's mindset at a very young age. Now you could argue that Chief Keef was also close to OD Perry and White, and why did he not look for revenge, which maybe he did, but we simply don't know what the name.
I feel like Chief Keef, I don't know. I don't know. Like he said, I don't know. We don't know if he did or if he didn't, but honestly, Chief Keef blew up in like 2016 or 2015. I don't know. I don't know which one it was, but he did blow up early. I can't say that. So it's like once he got that type of money, bro, he probably just moved away from the bullshit because that was his goal. His goal was to make money and get the fuck out. Like, a lot of niggas' agendas be different. Like,
about it, but from a Chief Keef's
I know I would've
perspective,
moved
he
my ass
had
away.
way more, or a lot
I
to
got
lose
money.
at that time. Another point is that an adrenaline rush differs from person to person, and those rushes lead to uncontrolled decisions. A human being who sees their mother getting killed right in front of their eyes will most definitely look for revenge in that same second she dies. King Von did not see his mother die, but King Von and a lot of people in the streets see their people as their family, or even sometimes above their family. Because as kids or as teenagers, we often spend more time with our friends than with our family, and that's just a normal thing. So seeing somebody get killed who you see as family will change you, and obviously everybody would change in different ways, but that's also the principle of humanity. Everybody is different. Some people would react like Von, some people wouldn't. But did King Von have a choice? No, he didn't. People like Von and Von himself was stuck in a trap you cannot get out of. And if you have ops looking for you or your people 24/7, you are forced to do something about it. All the people King Von had allegedly killed would kill him too if they had caught him before he got them. All the trolling and being disrespectful about the deceased people that he did or his people did is a part of the streets. That was a part of their life. That's how they grew up. They did not know any better. King Von.
I mean, yeah. And it's crazy because say if he did like, you know what, I want something better for my life. And he was like, I'm going to move away. People would still die down there. And he would just probably, that shit probably hurt him even more. So it's like, that's a tough joint. It's like, yeah, like he said, he was trapped. He was trapped.
Never had the intention to kill innocent civilians like other serial killers have. Allegedly, when King Von was associated with that one murder of Malcolm Stuckey in 2014 at a party, before getting to the party with the intention to shoot at Malcolm Stuckey's people, he had called somebody and told him to take the kids back inside the house so nothing happens to them. King Von was an evil human being, but he was evil towards his ops. He didn't hate human beings, he hated his ops.
We hang on 64th, 65th, and King Drive. And on 63rd, over here kind of to the left, they dirty and stuff. They be up there just doing stealing and doing all type of petty stuff. So we don't go up there with them because they be dirty. Something ain't right up there. So I had to make it known, like, because it's so close, we not from 63rd.
Tell you the truth about to sneak this, no homo.
Listen, but is you from 63rd?
The people want to know on some real. Don't troll with me, Von. Keep it 100. You know you inducted makeup.
They just make it look real crazy to y'all. These just really people we all went to school with.
That do look crazy to me. I kid you not.
That's how they make it. But then, you gotta understand, like you said, they right there down the street. It's just that we ain't cool no more. It was, you know, but it ain't that serious.
That's how they want it. That's what they want to do. They want to put the money on my head. Y'all want to put your money on my head. Try your luck.
He was a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets.
Were you saddened by the news that he was murdered?
Man, I heard. I couldn't believe it. I didn't go to sleep that night. week. Ain't no discussion when we touch him, they gon' have to rush him right to the hospital. That's what he get, that's repercussion. That whooping all that tough, get him left and what? It ain't nothing. I gave out 100, boy, I bet they come.
I wish I never grew up in the projects. I wish my mama had some money when I was a lot. If I could wish a lot it'd be different, but it just happened like that. Like say your brother get killed or somebody get killed, it just happened like that. What you gonna do?
The people closest to him or people who had just met him once was always defending his name in any way possible.
He was a genuine person, you know, like real stand-up guy, you know, loyal, make sure everybody around him good, you know what I'm saying? He's a real good dude.
He was a genuine person, real caring person. He's a real stand-up dude. You ain't gonna see his same energy in a lot of people.
Wow, 100, he was, I don't even, it's like, undescribable for real. Like anything you ask for, he gonna get to you.
We wasn't always familiar with each other as cousins. Okay. We found that out. Like, oh, this my cousin. Like, oh, but it's deeper.
Oh, that's
than
his
that.
cousin.
Damn. It's crazy. Crib all day. I've been told him to pop out. What's up? What you on? I'm in the spot. You finna pull up? Pop out. Check it out. What you on? You good? Man, pull up, man. We gonna tee up. Pull up, bro. Now I'm finna come get you. Pull up. You good? We get that one thing.
Vaughn was a genuine person too, you know. Everybody got their demons, everybody got their dark side, but you know, it's taking care of your people and folks 4 years older than me. To see folks do that, he did what he was supposed to do, you know. I got love for him forever for that.
Hey, girl.
I'm King David, man. I'm cut the light on. Bro, cut the light on, gang, for real.
But you freaky as hell.
Look, I try to wipe the step. Okay, there you go. Look at him.
Hey, what y'all got going, fool?
Studio, what you at? Why you in the studio? What you doing?
Trying to put this switch on my...
Man, you was asleep.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the NLE Chopper I remember, bro. The NLE Chopper now, I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. I remember listening to that nigga songs and shit. I probably listened like 2 songs. That's probably when he first came out.
He be lying. He tell me he dropped the switch on. You in the dark sleep. You crazy. He tell you put the switch up.
Your girl look bad long, bro.
Look, he think I'm pretty. On what? I'm an ugly girl or a pretty girl. Not real. Like, I'm ugly and pretty girl. Like, on the girl side.
Mike, get your ugly ass on, bro.
Vaughn, King Vaughn, that was my brother, bro. Like, he was the realest person I had in the industry, like, as far industry-wise. When he used to be on house arrest, and I used to hit him, bro, I was coming to him, like, he used to have Asian in there, a few homeboys, they'd give me what I need, we'd kick it, chill, play 2K, whatever, to make him feel good while he was on house arrest, because he never liked being on house arrest. Like, he really hated it, so I made sure, like, I actually kicked it with bro and spent time with bro. He always been a brother to me.
I miss you, gang. He Grizzly looking at on your way, your phone. Man, who you look like?
Chris Brown.
Chris on phone. Chris Breezy. How I know? Man, shut up, 5 this hookah, shorty. Alright, guys.
He got a whole story behind him. Know what I'm saying? He from O Block. Know what I'm saying? That should speak for itself. But know what I'm saying? He just
I know they say like they used to say like King Von used to be robbing niggas and shit. But like it seemed like if he fuck with you, like he really fuck with you. Like he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's either he fuck with you if he don't. If he don't fuck with you, then I guess that's probably when he probably used to rob niggas and shit. But like if he really fuck with you, I don't.
Know what I'm saying? His music, just real,
based off what they making it seem like though.
Like we ain't got the same mother and same father though, but that's my
The people in the streets, it don't matter if they is ops or not, they share a lot of similarities. Hustling, smoking, music genre, money, sports. It's the gangs, the sets, the past that separates them. You put 5 people in the same room with a backwood in their hand and some music playing and they will end up being cool. But as soon as they find out that they is ops, they want to kill each other. And that is the moral of this video. I know a lot of people like my content. I'm really trying my hardest to make it as entertaining as possible, you know, top quality content. But I also know that a lot of people would think that this is goofy or corny, that a man is talking about other people's, lives and stuff like that, which is completely understandable. If I had seen myself from a different perspective, from a different human being's perspective, I would judge too, because what is, talking about such topics, before I even started doing this, I was like, bro, this is so goofy, because if I had seen somebody like him, like me, doing this, I'd say, you know, why is he even talking about this, you know? But at the end of the day, you have to keep moving. You gotta move. I would not do this for a long time, maybe, you know, next year or something max, and then I will, you know, just so you know, any niche, any platform where you see me, my content will always be comparable to the people on top of that niche. Always. I'm gonna always be as good or better than them. It don't matter where you're gonna see me. But yeah.
Facts. Hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below.